In 1959, São Paulo was a city at the edge of its patience. Garbage covered the streets, sewers spilled into neighborhoods, inflation climbed, and food grew harder to find. When the October election arrived, voters were faced with a ballot crowded by 540 candidates for only 45 council seats, and few of them inspired confidence. Among a group of students, frustration turned into mischief. They began repeating a joke that sounded almost like a warning. It was better to elect a rhinoceros than a donkey. Their chosen symbol was Cacarico, a 5-year-old black rhinoceros on loan from the Rio de Janeiro Zoo to the newly opened São Paulo Zoo. She was recognizable, calm, and strangely dignified compared with the people asking for votes. The students printed 200,000 ballots with her name and spread them through the city. At first, the joke seemed like harmless satire. Then election day arrived, and the joke gathered force. People who had lost faith in politicians used the rhinoceros as a protest, a punchline, and a verdict. When the ballots were counted, Cacarico had won in a landslide, receiving more than 100,000 votes and more than 15% of the total. For a brief moment, the city had made its answer clear. The New York Times later noted that she had received one of the highest vote totals for a local candidate in modern Brazilian history. The result shocked the political establishment. One defeated party leader called the vote ridiculous, claiming that no sensible adults should have voted for a silent, absent, and stupid animal. The anger was sharp enough that one losing candidate reportedly took his own life from humiliation. In intellectual and political circles, the rhinoceros victory was treated as a warning sign, proof to some that the nation stood close to rebellion. Even the zoo was drawn into the absurdity. Its director asked the city to pay Cacarico's salary as if she truly held office. Yet the system responded as systems often do when embarrassed. The election was declared invalid, and Cacarico's votes were voided. She never took a seat on the council, but her campaign remained in memory because it revealed something the official candidates had failed to see. In a city filled with corruption and despair, voters had chosen a rhinoceros not because they believed she could govern, but because she made a clearer promise than the men on the ballot. For one strange election, protest itself wore the shape of a black rhinoceros, and the city listened.